Now, fortunately, Warren Buffett is actually very easy to understand. And he's easy to understand because the secret to his investment success is very simple. And I'm going to tell you his secret right now, and I hope you're ready for it. The secret to Buffett's investment success is that there are no secrets. None. Buffett spells it all out for anyone who wants to listen, anyone who pays attention, anyone who wants to think about and learn about and listen to him. He does it right out in front of everyone. This is the annual report, and in that annual report is something called an owner's manual. Buffett wrote an owner's manual when he took over Berkshire Hathaway. The owner's manual gives 15 principles on how he's going to run this business, and they haven't changed in 40 years. The company's run like he runs it like a partnership, not like a regular public company. He thinks like your partner is a shareholder. He pays no attention to Wall Street and what Wall Street analysts care about. Pays no attention to earnings, none of that stuff. And my favorite principle is about debt. He says, we use debt sparingly, which I think is about as concise as you can be. And there are another 12 principles that he spells out, a total of 15 of them, that tell you how he runs the company. The second thing he does that makes himself so easy to understand, in the annual report, he writes a shareholder letter. It's a 25-page letter. He writes it every year by himself. He sits down and writes in longhand. 25 pages, he talks about what he's done, why he's done it, what went right, what went wrong. And he also talks about things that are bothering him. Like 2002, 5 years before Bear Stearns went out of business because of derivatives, Warren Buffett wrote, I think it was 21 paragraphs in his shareholder letter about derivatives. He called them ticking time bombs and financial weapons of mass destruction. The third thing he does is the annual meeting. He calls it Woodstock for Capitalists. First weekend in May every year for 3 days. 40,000 people come from literally all over the world to attend. The heart of the meeting is the Saturday question and answer session with Buffett and his vice chairman, Charlie Munger. This is Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger is far more important to the success of Berkshire Hathaway than many people realize. Munger developed a very different investment philosophy than Warren Buffett. Munger's investment philosophy was, you focus on the good businesses, not the bad ones. It doesn't matter how cheap a stock might be. That doesn't mean it's worth buying. Munger thought you want to focus on the good businesses, not the bad ones. What Munger says is this. He says, bad businesses throw tough decision after tough decision after tough decision at you. Good businesses throw cash. So why mess around with the bad ones? Why struggle with the turnarounds? Why buy something where you're not sure what the real intrinsic value is because you don't know if it's going to be around in 2 years? Buy a good business, you can sit on it for a long time and not have to worry. Buffett's investment philosophy crystallized when he was 19 years old, and he read a book called The Intelligent Investor by Ben Graham. Ben Graham is the father of the Graham-Dodd School of Value Investing. And Ben Graham's method was very simple. You look at a company, you look at its balance sheet, and if you think you are buying that company for 50 cents in the dollar, if you think it's available on the stock market at half of its intrinsic value, you buy that stock. Doesn't matter what they do, where they do it, who runs it, you buy the stock and you'll make money. And that mathematical precision, or that mathematical approach, really appealed to Warren Buffett because Buffett is a math genius. He doesn't call himself that, but he really is. He never owned a computer to do calculations for himself until Bill Gates told him that you could play online bridge on a computer. He had memorized the Union Carbide interest tables when he was a kid, and that's all he needed. In fact, Buffett thought that this book, The Intelligent Investor, this mathematical approach, was so powerful that he read the book to his wife on their honeymoon. She did not think it was that powerful. As I said, there are no secrets to Buffett's technique. He's basically been saying the same thing for 40 years. You buy a piece of a good business at a rational price, and you don't sell. And that's about it. Now, he likes businesses that have moats. He wants a business that has a competitive advantage. Think Coca-Cola and its brand. He likes simple businesses, businesses that are easy to understand, like Geico, car insurance without an agent, easy to understand. He also stays within what he calls his circle of competence. He likes insurance companies, consumer products companies. He's famous for not investing in technology. And what he says is, I'll be the last guy in the room who knows the real value of a technology business, so I'm not even going to try. He just focuses on what he knows. He's also very patient. His first business was buying 6 packs of Coke from his grandfather when he was 10 years old and reselling them to his friends for a markup. 50 years later, he bought 9% of Coca-Cola. That's how patient he is. And finally, he wants honest management. He's very focused on honest management. He doesn't buy things just by the numbers. He wants to look people in the eye when he's making a decision. But that's really about it.